Okay, before I begin, I'm going to explain something about this idler air control valve. It's abbreviated short IACV. I'm going to explain just a little bit. When it's cold, it actually opens and it'll let the air come through here from your throttle body through here and then go into the engine, but your throttle plate, the butterfly thing, it's closed. Okay, because the EPA is thinking that, the damn EPA, but anyway, the EPA thinking that because during the turn on the cold, you're wasting gas, so it's actually circulating, blah 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 blah, whatever. But anyway, so they force you to have this sort of like the EGR. That's another thing too. But anyway, once it gets hot to the temperature, this will close up, and it relies on this right here, because during the cold start you need extra air, but during the idling, once it's starting to get to the temperature and stuff, you would have enough. This is from my understanding, okay, not everybody else, just from my understanding, so please don't quote me on that. This is when it actually closes up, and it works like a lawnmower, but in this case you're just having this thing to help you. That's it. So it's electronic instead. Anyway, if it gets if it gets stuck, if this is no longer working and it's stuck in a closed position, you will have problem during your idling when it's cold start. But if it's like still okay but not working optimal, you will have no problem starting. You will have no problem whatsoever starting the car, but you will have a problem when it's hot. So when it's hot, it's supposed to close, but because it's not closing correctly, you will have your idler will surge up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is the perfect case of I just post something for somebody and I have to make a video of it just to educate somebody, maybe. Anyway, in that case, if it's semi-closed but it's not closed correctly, you can turn your headlight on. And if you turn your headlight on, it actually sucks the power from there, and it's not enough to close it. Turn on and off your headlight. You will know right away that this is how, if this is working good, bad, or not. Anyway, if it's closed or open. Anyway, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to turn the engine on. So, turn on the engine. And right now, it's working okay. Okay, now turn on the light. Now see now it's starting to fluctuate. Turn off the light. Now it goes back up, so turn on the light. It goes back down, and you can tell the difference on that. That's because you're drawing. But remember, this is not up to temperature yet. You see that right there? It's still cold. So, like I said, it's actually working okay when it's cold. But when you have a hot issue, when the engine is up to optimal operating temperature, this will start fluctuating on its own. Okay? And I'm gonna pause the video, and then I'm gonna go to it when the engine is back to, see right here, the engine is still, it's not to optimal yet. So I'm gonna stop recording, and then we're gonna go to the second video. I'm gonna show you what it does. Okay, so now this is the continued video. As you notice, it's starting to jump right now. Okay, see how it jumps? And you can hear the difference between the engine. And it shakes like hell. Okay. So when it jumps, because it's hot enough. As you notice, it's getting hot now. Okay, shut off the light. It doesn't affect as much, but it jumps up a little right there. And then I'm gonna remove this switch right here. Not good doing now see how smooth it is now? Since it's off, you hear the difference. It's all nice and smooth. And back to the, see how it's all nice and smooth now? Now shut off the light. You can see the difference on it. It'll probably kick down a little bit. See, just turn on the light. Turn off the light again. You're gonna get a little bit higher RPM, but it doesn't jump. That's the key. It's because it jumps. But now you gotta see the engine light comes on. Now let me plug it back in again. See, right there, right away, it acts it. Now turn on the light. Doesn't do as much right now. Okay. What's the RPM? The RPM on that? Okay, now shut off the light again. It's still jumping, but the engine light is on now. Still, it hasn't because you have to shut it down. Can you shut down the engine? Yeah. Shut it off. Okay. Wait 2 seconds. Okay, turn it back on again. And see how high it is? See how high that is? Now it's gonna jump again. Turn on the light right there. See, it's still jumping. I can't mimic what I was saying before, but that's what it does. Shut off again. I think it gets stuck now. That valve gets stuck. So it's on a stuck mode right now, but the engine light is off right there. But anyway, so that's what it does. I guess I'll just stop it for now, and I'll edit this video. But so you can tell, it's still jumping. But if I take that off, and that's all you have to do. A quick diagnostic, that's what you would do. But also too, like I said, if that's in an open in and out, not fully, you can actually, because it's an actuator, it gets stuck. And what happens is it draws too much power when it gets stuck. And that's why I was saying about the headlight. When you turn that on, there's more power. It wasn't able to open and close that up right away. But anyway, I'm going to end this video right now. That's to show you that there's 2 steps that you can diagnose this here. Because like I said, that's an actuator. All it does is just open and out. But the magnet in the stick, there's a stick in here. The magnet is not strong enough. And that's why it behaves that way. That's how I found out. Anyway, I'm going to end this video.